This weekend on the Weekend Speed Shop, we're uncovering our newest vehicle. Have you worked out what it is yet? Okay guys, here we go. We're finally going to pull the covers off this newest vehicle in the Weekend Speed Shop. Here we are. So if anyone who hasn't worked it out yet, this is a 1984 C4 Corvette. It's got a 350 small block with a turbo 700 gearbox. This thing has had quite a lot of work done to it. It's got a roller cam. It's been converted to a carby from the original Crossfire fuel injection system. We've got alloy cylinder heads which have all been decked out and rebuilt. It's got a big old lumpy cam in it, and I'll tell you what, this thing is an absolute pleasure to drive. It gets up and goes like crazy. Alright, let's pop this bonnet and we'll have a look what's underneath. So here it is. It's 350 cubic inches, small block Chevy. It's being converted to a carby. Got rid of that misfire, crossfire fuel injection system, which was just terrible. The car would never run properly. It does have a cam in it. I have no idea the spec, unfortunately. The previous owner installed it. I've had a quick look around. There's a complete full exhaust system. It's got pacemaker extractors. As I said, the previous owner, I'm guessing this was come from America because it had an aftermarket manifold on there with the misfire fuel injection system, the throttle bodies. But as I said, I could never get the car to run properly. I'm guessing there was problems with the computer. So we ditched that and we set it up with carby 750 Holly. And yeah, runs nice. We've also changed the ignition system. Someone had put a later model ignition, but it was all still computer controlled. So we ditched that. Just went for a HEI MSD distributor. And that's ready to run. Pop it in and away it goes. Now, this particular car, I had a heap of trouble with it to begin with. Went to adjust the valves. I actually found that there was a broken rocker stud. And then, the thread was damaged on the rocker stud and I just made it worse, ended up breaking it. So ditched that. And we've now got a set of full alloy heads. And the heads top end has all been rebuilt. And the car runs nice. As I said, it's been converted to a carby. So we've actually got it set up with a fuel pressure regulator because it's still running the standard fuel pump, but the fuel pressure regulator runs a return to the tank as well. So not only can we get the right fuel pressure, we're not going to damage the fuel pump because we've got that return in place, and it just funnels it back straight to the fuel tank. Air delete kit, well, not even a kit, we just put a shoulder belt on there. A couple of minor issues with this car. Brakes are okay, but they feel a bit spongy. We probably need to look at maybe doing a master cylinder rebuild, so that'll be on the cards. We also had to fix up some of the wiring, so I've now installed some mega fuses up over here. These mega fuses will replace the original starter fuses because they just had fusible link wire, and someone had actually deleted the wire completely and just had wire running straight, so no fuses. So we got that sorted out. Cruise control has also been ditched. And we've got a slightly different battery that works down here, but it fits perfectly fine. I think that's actually out of a Falcon, EL Falcon or something. Radiator, we've just got the standard radiator. I actually have a spare one of those as well, but there's really no need for it. The car runs perfectly fine. Headlights. Now the headlight motor on the right hand side plays up. So that's why the headlights are currently now disconnected and they're sitting there. Again, I have another headlight motor that I've picked up off Gumtree down the back here. Just need a chance to go through it and have a look and see what we've got. Hopefully that one's the right side, because I've only got the one side there, but there's also a couple of spare headlights because I've got one dodgy headlight there too. So a few things we might do today. First things first, though, I'd like to try and get the car running again and get the engine running. Can't argue as well with this interior. Let's go check this out. Oh. Now we've got the 4 digital dash, which is terrible in poor lighting. The photo sensor still works, which is up here. You shine a light on it, the dash brightens right up. So one of those things, you just need to make sure you wear polarized sunglasses and have a light or something nearby that you can shine that with, and it'll make it bright. Most of these trip computers still work. No issues. We do have a check engine light on, which comes up. As I said, there's a few little bits and pieces that have got to be done. I've actually got an air fuel gauge there that I'm going to set up just so I can get a bit of an idea of the fuel ratio. Really need to clean out the back of it in here too. It's got a bit of junk everywhere. So we really need to try and clear that up if we can. But for now, this is our newest project. Well, not our newest project. I've had this one for quite some time, but finally decided to show you guys and just bring it out. Really haven't had a chance to drive this car much at all. The whole goal was that I was going to end up buying the Commodore and selling this, but I think I might hold on to this just for a little while longer. Maybe try and take it to a couple of car shows. My daughter loves the car, my wife loves the car. The biggest problem, and the only reason I wanted to get rid of this car, it's only got 2 seats, and it makes it really hard to try and take the family out. So I wanted something that I could take out with the family, because that's what it's all about for me. Anyway, we're going to stick the battery charger on this. I'm actually going to duck down and get myself a haircut. Really need to get that sorted. And then we're going to jump in and try and get this car running and started. Maybe just address a couple of minor things with the headlight and a few other bits, and go from there. The battery's probably dead on this thing, so we're going to stick it on charge and yeah, let it go for a few hours. This little battery charger does a bit of everything. Picked it up on Amazon, nice and cheap, and works perfect for what we need. It's got myself and even some friends out of trouble a few times. Alright, yeah, 11.8 volts, so she's still not too bad. Okay. Alright, should be all good. I'm going to get a haircut and we'll come back soon. Time to pull out these box of goodies and pull apart what we've got here. Couple of headlight covers, more headlight frames, a couple of light globes, trim pieces. Might keep those lights out because they might come in handy. So, a couple of headlight covers, part of a frame. But the whole reason I bought this was this headlight assembly here. So, I need a one for my right hand side, so I've got to pull this motor apart and have a look at it. Hopefully it can be just adapted for my vehicle anyway, and hopefully it still works. So we're going to pull this apart and have a closer look. Alright, so got it looks like a good headlight. So we may just end up having to pop this globe out. And there's 4 screws, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. And we're going to pop those out quickly. That's a replacement globe. Alright, so part we actually want is the headlight motor, which comes across, wiring goes right across underneath here. So first thing is we're going to undo this bolt down here, so we can get a better shot. There we go. And then that should pop right out. A couple of screws to undo as well. 10 mil, one 10 mil in place. All right, let's get that bolt undone. Whoops. Oh, sorry. Size was that 12, 13, 10 mil for that other. So, just going to bring you around and show you down in here so we can have a closer look. We're just trying to undo that socket, well, screw I should say, and then hopefully our motor will come off. Okay. There she is. So this is where it drives. That's our drive right there. These quite commonly, the gears inside strip out as well. So we might just quickly pop that off and have a look inside just to make sure the gears are okay. But the fact that it's still got the knob, that's a pretty good indication that it's perfect. Alright, and we'll just put this to the side. Okay. All right, so just going to get a rag, give this a quick wipe down because it's covered in authentic barn dust. And dust adds about $100 to the cost. Now, normally these motors are like quite expensive, second hand even. They generally charge a small fortune for them. So we're just going to pop off the screws around the edges, and then we'll pop this cover off and have a closer look inside and see what we can see. Just want to have a look at the gears mainly, make sure the gears are okay. Because the gears quite commonly strip out on these motors. You can actually buy upgraded brass ones. Plastic ones work fine though. Although if I was going to replace it, I'd probably just go with brass, just for the sake of it. Yeah, so these wiper motors, the headlight motors can range from, if you're lucky, you can find them for a few $100 up to $500–600 for a complete set. I managed to find this one just on Gumtree locally. Bloke was trying to clean up his garage and sold it for $50. Okay. If I can just tap that out. That's okay. I might just pull that off together. Okay. All right, so there's a bit of gunk in there. The motor is just full of grease. I'll show you this stuff here is just absolutely rock hard, and it's through the motor. Apart from that, the gears actually don't look stripped, which is really good. So with any luck, this will still operate, but we might just give it a quick clean up. The electronic side of it looks good. The It does look all pretty good, so we might just give this a quick clean. Maybe just put a small amount of grease back in just to clean, make sure it's all working. Make sure we don't have any major dramas. Now, this gear is actually broken and someone has tried to glue it before. So may pop out the headlight off the car and then we'll maybe swap that gear over. So all that rock hard stuff looks like it was glue, not grease. Alright, so we're going to unbolt this headlight motor. We're going to also just disconnect it. Half of it's already disconnected because I've got the motors disconnected, but we're going to swap this out now. We'll unbolt it and get him out of there. Okay, so we've now put our wiper motor back together. I'm not even going to try and see if this works. I'm just going to put it in and just hope for the best, because if it doesn't work, I'm just going to continue with what I do and just have them disconnected in the open position. Headlight globe definitely works, so we're going to pop that in as the new globe. Just give it a quick clean up and we should be good to go. We'll pop the headlight back in. It works. Alright, the battery should be charged up enough. See if we can get this beast started. Well, there you go, it runs. As you can tell, she's a little lumpy, but I've got to admit, once she warms up, it's nice and smooth, runs like a dream. This car is an awesome car to drive. Hopefully we're going to take it out to this new event that we've got coming up, and we'll have a look there. Well, it's alive. As you can see, we've got her running. She blows a bit of smoke on cold. She runs a bit rich. The dash really doesn't light up properly, but we've got to fix that. Runs a little bit rich. Well, now that we've got the engine running, battery's all charged up, we've fixed that headlight, it's really time for a quick wash and get it ready for tonight.
Thunder calling down my name. Why don't you hear me wonder? Ooh, ooh. Shining just like sun. Why don't you hear me wonder? Ooh, ooh. Tell me, river, where your current flows. Why don't you hear me wonder? Ooh, ooh. Oh, stop your freight train, let a lost man ride. Why don't you hear me wonder? Ooh, ooh. Fare you well, darling, ain't coming back no more.
Okay guys, that's it from the Weekend Speed Shop for this weekend. C4, hope you've enjoyed it. I absolutely love this car. We've just returned from our Cars Under the Stars event. Definitely jump on the interwebs, jump on Facebook, check out and see what local car events you have in your area. Get out and see some awesome cars. For me, it's a personal milestone tonight. This car has just fought me the entire way, and I've actually finally got to enjoy it and drive it. Like, the smile on my face driving this car was just from ear to ear. I could not get a bigger grin, I reckon. What's next for this car? I honestly don't know. I probably really need to sort that dash out so I can actually get that operating properly. Might be just a simple fix, but I probably really need to rebuild it. Also have our Project VH that we're still working on, and at this stage we got a lot of work to do on both of these cars. The Project VH, I still don't know the direction I want to go with that. This car, I'm not sure. I was thinking about selling it, but I really don't know anymore. Stay tuned, that's where you're going to find out. See what we do. For now guys, don't forget, like and subscribe our videos, and we'll see you when the alarm bell goes for the next one. For now, good night from the Weekend Speed Shop.